So when chasing leads, there's nothing more frustrating than doing a lot of work, spending a lot of money, exerting a lot of energy, and have nothing to show for it. So the real answer there is, don't chase them. Have them chase you. I'm gonna tell you how to do that in just a second. My name is Matt Theriault. I am CEO of Epic Real Estate. And what we do here is we show people how to invest in real estate with an emphasis on retiring early. So I used to subscribe to the age-old adage that people won't do business with you unless they know you, like you, and trust you. Until I found a better way. To some degree that still comes into play, but there is a better way when it comes to working with motivated sellers. So this is really a conversation between, or verse, know, like, and trust you, versus know, care for, and champion them. And there's three ways that we do this that brings us a lot more deals and gets a lot more of our contracts converted. And that is, first, we interview the seller. We go into a conversation with a seller in the idea that we're going to interview them. Most people will go in thinking that they are being interviewed. No, you're not a public service provider. You are a problem solver, but you can't solve every single problem out there. So you have to interview the seller to see if they actually have a problem that you can solve. That's the first. The second is to confirm what their actual problem is. And one way that we do that to get a real answer out of sellers is we may do something we call going negative, meaning we kind of push them away from us a little bit to have them reach out and pull us back in. For example, if a seller wants to sell their house and they don't want to do any repairs, but they don't want to come down on their price, what we might say is, you know what? Why don't you just keep it? Why don't you just go ahead and fix the house up? Because that's what we're gonna do, and that's how you're gonna get the best value for your property. And we push them away a little bit. And for those where that's not a viable solution and they really do need our help, they'll be like, no, I don't wanna go through all that trouble. I would rather sell it to you. That's a really good way to get confirmation on what their problem actually is. The third thing to do is just to propose the solution. And the way that we do that is we make the seller think that the solution is their idea. And so we do that by, one, making the market the bad guy, two, inserting everything they've shared with us about the property, and then third, after just carving out a small little profit for ourselves, they kind of come up with the idea. It might sound something like this. So, Mr. Seller, what it looks like is based on the market conditions and how it relates to your property and your property's value, and then after taking into consideration everything you shared with us about the condition of the property, and then just carving out a small little profit for ourselves, what you're saying is we're right around $75,000. Does that sound right? And that seller is either gonna say yes or no, but if you framed it up and put it in this sequence, in this context, you're gonna get a whole lot more yeses, a lot more easy yeses than you're getting no's. So if you'd like to go deeper into this and getting more sellers to chase you rather than you chasing them, you might wanna tune into our daily podcast. It's the Epic Real Estate Investing Show. And I put a link down below for you. Go ahead and click the link. When that opens up, click the subscribe button. You'll be all tuned in, and I'll see you there tomorrow.